Okay, so these two watercolor backgrounds are almost dry, except the edges. So I won't take the tape off yet because they're drying. But it's dry enough here to work on. Now notice that some of it looks a lot more faded than it did when it was wet. Remember how dark this area was, and that's even more faded. So this is very subtle, and those subtle light blue cool areas, any cool colors will be pushed into the background. It gives you a sense of distance. Okay, on this one, right now would be maybe the time I would make this into something, adding maybe a tree or birds, or making this into a scene. But for now, I'm just going to continue a bit with making some of the colors darker, while at the same time keeping some of the lighter version that's already dried. Okay, so now I'm not going to wet the entire page. I'm just going to use some paint, a puddle of paint, the same color before, and maybe just go over part of it. And this is really just play again, but you're also learning how the second layer makes it so much darker than this first layer. When this dries, you'll have a nice dark and light suggestion of the blue. So let's see, on this one, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just leaving light. I just want to leave some light areas everywhere. Now I might just take some water and spread it a little if I want. Okay, this a little more yellow. Maybe I want to make some green now. I don't see any green. So of course yellow and blue. I think that was almost a purple, so it made an unusual color. Just gonna go with it. And maybe just add. I didn't love the color, so maybe just adding a little more here and there of it. A little bit of green. Whatever you want to do, just play around. I like adding some textures, these little dots. Now I'm doing red. Okay, back to blue. Okay, so I think I'm just going to spritz a little. I'm not bringing these colors over the yellow, and so I don't want to spread everywhere, so that's why I'm not going to get the whole area wet this time. I'm trying not to go over that lovely yellow and some of these really light areas where the light is shining through. This dyed so light. Remember how red it was. Okay, so I didn't have you guys buy a fan brush yet, because if you're only going to experiment once with watercolor, it might not be worth it. But fan brushes make interesting marks. Let's see. Gonna turn this. Hold my cameras on. I forgot to check. Oh, we'll let it be on. I don't think it's on.